Welcome back. We're going to continue with Vagrus. Last time we saved mushroom people. We haven't returned yet, but that was over. I wish I could scroll on the big map. Outpost here. Yeah. They had a crop that was dying due to enchantment and partly nature or something like that. And we were able to save it for them. Chakra Alphas. Black Knight. Okay, that one I know about. Oh no, that one I know about. And then we also have that Outlaw Chieftain. Somewhere around there. Oh, that might be the Jahakra. Or no, not Jahakra, the Abolitionists. We are fresh. I might want to camp one more day to get our vigor up some more. It's only 8. Whereas if we leave, that'll be 5. Wait, what? Change that. Or do I want to go... Do I want to do this one? Oh, wait, we need soldiers, didn't we? Or did we get enough soldiers? Ba-ba-ba. That's not what I want. I want like my comitatus. Oh, puts a strain on their guards. Okay, never mind. We need to go buy soldiers. We'll go here. And then camp. Yeah, that's fine. That's probably why our vigor is going down so much. Is that our guards are being strained, as I said. Oh no, I don't want to use that today. Oh yeah, also my guy needs to heal. That's right. So we'll be running around for a bit before he is fully healed. No, I don't want to camp. I want to enter because I want to buy soldiers. Okay. Efficiently puts a strain on your soldiers. We get more workers and a couple of scouts. 129. We'll also buy some food. And then grain is in demand here. I think bone was a bone, not oil. Bone hides. Bone here. If we buy it here, sell Laburnum, we're gaining. No, we're losing. Bronze definitely losing. Coal losing. Coffee beans definitely losing. Dried fruit. Dyes we're also losing. Is there anything that's actually profitable? Hides aren't profitable. Linen? No, definitely not. Mushrooms? No. Spice? No, definitely not. Scrap metal? No. Oh, wait, that'd be gaining. Oh, that's the difference. Oh, I confused myself. Okay, then yeah, bones. Bones is fine. Because if we do full... Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah. So bones, good. Kelp, bright kelp, sorry. Trying to see if there's any big ones. Dyes are good to buy. Yeah. Grain is actually good to buy. Hide is good to buy. Marble. Interesting. Oh, scrap metal is. Okay. Yeah, it is in demand at the other place. That's a good point. And a Vernum. Non-scrap heap, clearly. Okay. So we're gonna buy dyes. Is there any... There's no scrap metal. Okay, I think that's it. We'll get mushrooms, there. And leave. Oh, never mind, we're resting here. Camp. Yeah, they can work, I guess. No penalties. You need 50 in. Okay, I see. And then now we can go. Is that the best way to get there? Yeah, probably. Okay, we'll do that then. We don't need to be eating so much food. The Comet Hazards finds itself on difficult terrain. You do not recall how you ended up among the rocks and crags, but you either turn back or risk losing more time by attempting to find a safer passage through. You're sure you'll find a way across the difficult terrain, moderate. Because we have a lot of scouts and navigation, and we can boost that chance. Sure, why not? Success, you rolled 1. Oh, okay, out of 100, equal to a below testing difficulty. Path through is an uncertain one, though the crew works together to find a way with haste. You're on the other side of the terrain, or difficult terrain in no time, so we only lost 1 movement, which we can still get here perfectly fine, so we didn't actually lose any movement technically. We want to enter there. The tower standing in the grim Ockree wasteland provides only shelter the handful of House of Venery guards can stick to. As you approach, they hail you, but you can immediately tell from their body language that something is wrong. Can't let you into the outpost proper beneath the plains. The guard captain says wearily, there's an infection. Spread from the shrooms onto the people, they say. You best keep your distance, Trevor. You agree. It is never a good idea to poke around where such diseases rear their ugly head. You better leave this place fast. The Comitatus departs. Huh. Interesting. Because we saved them. Did we not? Or is it because... Or it's the infection isn't saved yet? I don't know. Not sure. We can get to there. Camp. And enter. Cool. Pay fee. Tribesman. Cool. Got a 15% tip. Nice. Okay, we can hire more. Or we can exchange that. Okay, that gets rid of that. We'd like a couple more scouts. And then we can sell our dyes. I wish I could see a profit wheel or whatever. Not a wheel, sorry, but a chart. That'd be nice to have. What? Switch wholesale deals. When switch on, the quantity sector always comes up when buying or selling. Ah, so that's 5.9 stacks. Ah, interesting. So it'd be 21 per stack. Never mind. I don't like this system. Okay, we turn that off because then I can just do like this. It's so much easier. And I know that we're buying all the metal because metal is good to sell in other spot. Also oil. Silver. Okay, we can buy that. We can buy that. We have enough to pay our people. Okay, cool. Passengers, Ash Udvarar, we can take them, but we'll rest first. That'll cost us 1. Yeah, we'll be fine. Take, exchange, leave. Nothing prevents. You reach the gate, you paid, leave. Okay. And then we go down here. If we can't go into there, then we might as well do the other quests. And seeing as I think everybody's healed at this point, yeah. Barely, well, I mean, worst case, we can pay them, is what I'm saying. But we barely can. Worst case, it just goes on to their whatever. We owe them, I guess that's a correct term. 322, nice. Okay. Okay. Exchange local news, doesn't really matter, but we can leave and start heading, actually, we're gonna camp for the day. Enter, we buy more supplies, we can't, okay. Leave and go down here. Yeah, that would make sense because then we're saving 1 here. Okay. Camp. Sustained. I guess we can boost that, but it doesn't really matter because everything else is maxed out. Cool. So then we go here. I think this is a vent. Yeah. Traveling under the killing sun over never-ending sand dunes makes one fairly numb. Your scouts, however, do not let such nuisance get the better of them. One of them finds a set of tracks belonging to 4-legged beasts that leads away south. One of the creatures must be huge, according to the paw print. Okay, we'll do this and do follow tracks. It may prove difficult in the shifting sand. High chance of success. Failed! Oh, okay. 94. Ooh, okay. The desert soon covers the tracks and your scouts lose the trail. Nothing to be done now, but perhaps coming back to the region later will provide more. Okay, well. Go here. Okay, do the same things. A success track. His tracks belong to Jahakras for sure, but one of them is more than twice as big as them regular critters, a scout says upon reporting their findings. Trail leads southward to a rocky area. We can follow it if we set out quickly, otherwise the desert will claim the tracks soon. Follow the trail to the rocky area. The Comitatus follows the tracks and ends up a few miles to the south, where jagged wind-carved rocks poke out of the sand in a considerably large area. Most of the fighting crew is ahead of the main line of carts and beasts. The trail disappears among the rocks. Could the beast be hiding there somewhere? There's movement up in the rocks. I'm not going to use our points, as we were guaranteed. You and your scouts react just in time to avoid being ambushed out in the open, forming an effective defense line. The fighting crew is ready when the first Jahakra charges out of the crevasses of the rock formations, followed by several more. As the skirmish starts, a terrible roar shakes the air. A huge Jahakra, big as a horse, appears on top of the cliff and claws the ground with its powerful paws. The other creatures immediately go into a frenzy. The Jahakra Alpha charges your toughest companions. A battle commences. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a bit bigger. What are your movesets? I don't remember. Okay. Oh, you have the same moveset. You even do the same amount of damage. Interesting. Okay, so then we'll do our normal lineup of you, and you there. Begin a fight. Okay. Is it worth? I don't think it's worth buffing. So I think I'm just gonna kill this thing. Yeah. Well, this is worth kicking though. If it actually hits. Because that stuns and that means they have to come back. If they can actually hit. Dead. Okay, well you need to go down here anyhow at this point. Yeah, you should be shifting over, because otherwise you're just gonna take a lot of damage. Kick you. Good. It's good. You move over here. Mind blast. Crit. Nice. Nice. We could kill that thing, actually. Actually, it's probably better to kill this thing. This stuns it, right? Immune to stun. Ah, never mind. Mind blast this thing. Kill it. Thank you. So now we just have you. Which might be worth debuffing this thing. But only he can do that, which I guess maybe not. Pull. I wish I could stun it. Immune to stun, immune to fear, immune to displacement. Plus 20% damage. Just attack, I guess. Because I could, like, this guy could debuff it, but I don't think it's worth. Though. Does it stop a void? What does it do? Initiation and accuracy. Nah, doesn't matter. Oh, I guess it would be block. One. Okay. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Your companions managed to bring down the Jahakra Alpha before it could cause much harm. Upon hearing its death throes, the survivors of its pack flee into the desert right away. After burying the fallen, you instruct your crew to patch their wounds up and cut off the monster's gigantic head. If you have the time and expertise, you could also harvest much of the dead Jahakra. Take whatever you can and leave this place, and in the belly of the gigantic beast is a strange amulet. Ooh. We do have time. Jahakra Alpha Trophy, Amulet of Protection. Is that why it was bigger? That'd be interesting if that's the case. Companions. Amulet Protection. +2 Vitality. +8 all resistances. It'd be better to give it to you. Because you get hit more. Or attacked more. I have 3 movements, so might as well rest. There's no food. Oh, wait. Oh, we can try with them. Oh, yeah, they did. Nice. Okay, I go back here. That's not what I want. Okay, good. It did stop me beforehand. Healed from hurt. And I'll buy a bunch of resources and go back. Yeah, we can end the day. Enter. Okay. Supplies. Gladly. We have hides and ivory, but we really want to buy dyes. You don't have marble here. No. Is pottery good? No luxury wine, pottery. Not really. Oh, you can do per stack. Okay, that's much better. So 120. Whereas then I don't have to calculate as much. 220. Yeah, that's better. Is anything beating 220? It dies, but I rebought them all. Hides. Hides is better. Ivory is actually better. Okay, so we do ivory. Luxury wine, yeah, but I don't think they had any. Obsidian. Okay, so oh, they do have obsidian. Was obsidian better? But it's not a full stack. Whereas if I do hides, it's definitely full stacks. Yeah. Passengers? No. Okay. I wonder if there's an achievement for going to every spot, because I think that's what these spheres mean. It just means I visited. Oh, but I went over there. Never mind. I guess it fades after a certain time. Enter. Yeah, we can rest there. Okay, I guess we're fighting these things. Malkin Pride? Protect armored crew. Okay, I guess so. Cannot mount due to ambush. Ooh, interesting. Ambushed. Hold the line. Okay. I guess we fight. Oh wait, we could boost this. Not available yet. Never mind. Okay, so 4 of our people are wounded. We could pursue. Actually, we should. Oh, well, I killed one of my scouts. Disengaged. Give them time. Spend to increase the chance. 2 move points to increase the chances of success healing your crew. Of successfully healing your crew. Cost no MP if you are already camping. And we can also spend resourcefulness. Heal. Did they die during that? Taken by the enemy. They took 3 of my beasts? Man, it's so expensive. Well, at least they're not the beasts of burden. Killed or wounded. I don't like that I can't tell which one's dead. Oh, we lost. Cool. Is it worth? Yeah, it's worth. Force March. Pay fee. Okay. We can sell our hides and dyes and ivory. And then we could buy a bunch of metal. But we also need to buy some beasts because we don't have many beasts left. Well, we have a few. But we definitely should have more. Or mounts. They're called mounts. And then we could buy some fighters. And we'll increase one. Yeah, that should be fine. Then we need to buy metal. We pretty much just buy all their metal and oil. Silver, tin. Nice. Is there anything else? Is wine good there? 5, 10. Dragon steel is so much less. Herbs. Luxury wine is a loss. Mushroom beer is increased, but just wine? Wine is a profit. But timber is better. Spice is better, actually. 5. Oil we already bought. Obsidian blades we're not allowed buying. Spice is still better than linens. Just metal. Yes, spices are other thing to go for. Okay. But we don't have a lot of cash. We should be fine for that. Exchange the local news. Rest. And passengers. They just want to go Ash. Which I think ends... I bet you going to Ash ends the tutorial. Or campaign, or whatever you feel like calling it. 8. Yeah, we'll do this. Camp. Yeah. Get them to go for food. We can't pay them today, but that's fine. They'll get paid. Enter, yes. Okay, then we sell off our metal and oil and spices. And we buy a whole bunch of supplies. Actually, you don't have a huge amount of supplies. Okay. And then... Oh, I could have turned it in the quest. Oh, well. Actually, I'm not sure if I can go to that Ash while still having the Abolitionists with or quests going on. Well, we'll camp on the road right now. That's fine. Critical success. Nice. Because we use only like 180 or 120. I forget how much supplies we use. Come on, 130. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay. We need to go south a bunch. still. It's only failure. Barely. Okay. Down here somewhere. There's no food for the scouts, but there's berries. Okay. Camp here. No food. Oh, wait. Shouldn't do that. Let's do that. Because I want to trigger. There we go. The air in the open desert is incredibly hot, and today draws even hotter, although you would not have thought this to be possible. Soon you find out why. From the direction the Commandant is headed, the infamous winds of the wasteland come up and draw within a matter of minutes into a tremendous, unceasing gale. Luckily, it is not strong enough to whip up a full-blown sandstorm, but it makes getting ahead extremely difficult nonetheless. You and your comms find yourself almost knee-deep in swirling sand and struggling with every single breath. Even the beasts press themselves at an angle against the windstorm. Analyze the direction of the gales, you find the angle, makes it somewhat easier to press on. Okay. We lost the movement. Cool. I'm still gonna force march you here. I don't have... Oh, well. I don't have enough movement points. Still can't get food from them. Cool. High chance. Sure. Success. You rolled 9 out of 100, equal to below testing score, or testing difficulty value. Having been instructed on approach angles and how far you go, your scouts disappear in the dunes and return half an hour. They successfully circumvented the camp, counted the tents, and assessed the defense. The camp has all sorts of folk of Vagrus, mostly armed slaves and outlaws. Is certainly one of the camps we're looking for. A large man with sandy hair seems to be in command, currently enjoying a meal and the company of several slave women. The camp is unaware, far as I can tell. And how long, though, can't say. Sidarius looks at you impatiently. Time to decide what to do. I don't have outriders. So, approach ready for a fight. Armed and ready for a fight, your fighting crew approach among the dunes, accompanied by the Sigordite contingent led by Sidarius. You are halfway to the encampment when a shrill war cry rings out, and a large group of armed men charge you. In a matter of moments, a fierce melee is underway. The enemy seems to be a ragtag band of outlaws and liberated slaves, but they've put up quite a fight. There's no time to elaborate strategies. For elaborate strategies, yet your order will surely decide the fate of many today. Battle commences. Success. We lost 2 fighters. As Corveus, the escaped gladiator and leader of the encampment, enters the fray with his most trusted men, your crew starts to give way immediately. There's no chance he can turn the tide now, but he could still cause quite a lot of damage, so you and your companions regroup immediately to deal with the outlaw chieftain. Sidarius emerges out of the million, leaps at your side. You attack Corveus and his escort. Okay, well, Let's do you here, you here, you here. Begin fight. First off, oh wait. Not what I want, but that works. I want to check who has melee and which one doesn't. You arranged. Okay. You're fully attack. Fully melee. Okay, cool. So both of these people need to be dealt with. Who has the lowest vitality? You, I guess. So we just kill you real quick. I moved. Okay. Well, secondly, we kill this guy. Well, if we're gonna target one person, might as well target one person. Crit 6. 3. Okay, well. Dead. Kick you. Okay. Isn't that supposed to stun? Are you immune to stun? Can you not kill her? Thanks. Let's just kill this dude. It is annoying. Cool. And then kick this dude. Now you're stunned. Dead. Done. We have to go heal again. The battle is over and your crews are victorious. Also, we don't have a lot of food. Blood pools in the sand and the death rattles of the dying men and women fill the dunes. Corveus is among the wounded. It seems he would live if given care. However, his chances of survival start to look less and less rosy when Siderius grabs him by the neck and drags him aside to execute him. He doesn't even protest in his weakened and defeated state. Let Siderius kill Corveus. I don't have another option. Siderius raises the great sword over his head. Corveus the coward, I hereby sentence you to death in the name of the Empire. The Triumvirate and His Eternal Majesty Velen Exvarius, for the crime of being an escaped slave, for killing imperial citizens, and for joining the abolitionists. Corveus drawls, but the steel blade falls, and its head falls with it. Siderius walks away unceremoniously to tend to his wounds. Your crew watches with fear and revulsion in their eyes. Later, you have your scouts preserve the head in a jar. In the meantime, your crew binds the few enemy survivors. This abolitionist camp has been eliminated, and your business here is concluded. You loot the camp and get ready to leave. Plus 350 or 75 supplies, plus 1 scrap metal, obsidian salt, bogweed, Corveus trophy, medical supplies, 3 slaves, 10 insight. Everyone trudges back to the Comitatus as you give the order. The wasteland awaits. Did I complete both quests? Oh, okay, perfect. Perfect. We can go here and then rest. There's not much food here anyhow, so. Okay, let me go up here. Camp. Oh, I guess we could go to Vitrar. Yeah, too late now. Go He rest. Is it worth saving a day? Saving 8 movement, essentially. I think so. Wait. Enter. Okay. Okay, obsidian. Is obsidian worth selling here? I don't think so. Yeah, it's worth selling at the other spot more. Ivory definitely isn't. Salt? Where's salt? Here. They don't have any, but I don't know if it's actually expensive here. Salt. No. Okay, it's definitely worth selling here. Another one was hops? Or barley? What was it? Bogweed. It's slightly better, but I don't know what that box means. I guess we just sell it. Oh, it's contraband. That's why. Salt is worth selling here. Scrap metal is worth keeping. Obsidian. Oh, I didn't check obsidian. Obsidian. Oh, it's alphabetical. Right. Yeah, it's better to keep. We'll buy food, buy all their supplies, we'll buy some dyes, and some hide. We need to buy some fighters because we lost ours. Some couple scouts. And then we'll rest here. Yes. Cool. And then leave and head up. Because we need to turn in 2 quests as well as wait for our guys to heal. 9. It's worth, yeah, it's definitely worth. Pay fees. Okay, sell dyes. Sell hides. And scrap metal. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Equipment. Is there anything interesting in here? There's extra storage, but I already have that. I guess I could... Oh no, you can't have it something twice, I think. Select 4. Go to the bounty board. Deliver the Jahakra trophy and claim your reward. Small bureaucrat's eyes widen. Oh my, that head is enormous. No. Don't bring it in here. Leave it outside. Someone will take care of it. Good job, Vagrus. I would hazard a guess that without this fellow to lead them, the rest of the little gang will disperse and fall shortly. Here's your reward. You take your reward and leave the office. To Bros. Deliver Corvus's head and claim your prize. So Corvus and his followers are dead, the bureaucrat sighs. A shame, really, that we could not enjoy the spectacle of his masculine brutality in the arena any longer. A shame the sickly sun won't glance off his magnificent muscles. Apologies, my mind wanders. Good job nonetheless. The office will be most pleased. Here's your reward. Take your reward and leave the office. Cool. Let me leave. Seek foundries. No, that's all we need to do. We already did this, right? Yeah, okay. So we just need to do the last spot. In which case, we have what, 6? Oh, we have 13. They have 6. We could probably do another Beasts of Burden. Or Outriders, sorry. Boost our fighters up a bit. What's our workforce at? We're good. Okay. Everything else is good. Cool. I think we buy metal. Sell it to a Verdum. No, not a Verdum. Utvarar. Actually, I'm gonna buy that. And then buy metal. What was I here? So copper, iron, tin. Do we not have silver this time? No. Okay. It's fine. The other one is spice. Buy some spice. Okay. Is pottery? Spice. Oil. Oil. That's right. I can buy oil. Cool. So that's that. Exchange passengers. They're going to Ash. I don't care. We do need to rest though. Leave. Reach the gate or repay the tax. Cool. Out we go. Can we not go there? Oh, that's 12. Fine. No scouts harmed. That's the important bit. We'll wait. Okay, never mind. I thought I meant to click wait, but we're fine. Experienced rising disobedience among your voluntary workforce lately. Something's bad to happen when sleeves are, okay. Try to earn their trust by being lenient to them. Liberate a slave. Sidarius loss of loyalty. I don't care about you, Sidarius, honestly. You're not the type of person I want around. I mean, you're very strong in a fight, don't get me wrong, but otherwise, I have no respect for you. Okay, that's that. I mean, honestly, I just want to get rid of my slaves at this point. Cost no MP if you're alright camping. Well, we have 10 left. I'm not liberating all of them, I guess. Okay. We have 11. Cool. So then we go here. Because we need to get all the way over there. I want to check out this outpost again. Camp, yes. Because we won't have enough movements to get food. That's an affection. Okay, same thing. Sad. And they... But we completed that quest. Why is there still an infection? Huh. Ooh, nice. Lots of food. It's like 2 days worth of food. Yeah, sad. Okay, one of your scouts come back with a lengthy sweep and immediately comes to report, clearly agitated. There's a camp of sorts out among the dunes, Vagrus. About an hour's walk from here on, to the southeast. Looks like some kind of bandits. Many have slave brands and tattoos. This is it? Sidarius growls upon overhearing the report. Abolitionists, ready your forces for the attack. Take your fighting crew and approach the camp while the rest stays behind with your cargo. You give the order to your fighters, grab their gear, and form up. You are on your way towards the enemy encampment in 5 minutes. This time, the Sigurdites lead the charge, commanded by Sidarius, while your forces advance right behind them. To avoid being detected early by your foe, you keep to the cover provided by the dune. We'll boost that chance. 99, nice. The attack force is about halfway to the camp when Morwen runs to you. You barely see her this anxious. Vagrus just climbed off from the top of the dune. Me and a few scouts saw a sizable mounted force headed towards where we left the comitatus. They might spell great trouble. You left some of your crew to defend the beasts, workers, and slaves, but a group of fighters on mounts can easily overcome them. Some of you should go back to warn and aid them. Send some of your fighters to go back and defend. We don't have enough outriders. Oh, we're 1 short. Can we do that now? No. Your only hope is that the fighters you send back make it in time on foot. Morwen and Javek accompany them. The only reason you do not join them is that Sidarius categorically forbids you from doing so. You learn only later that this act saved most of your comitatus. The defenders bogged down the enemy's outriders, and your reinforcements crushed them, but only after they caused considerable damage. There were casualties, though. We lost 1 slave, 3 workers, 3 fighters. Meanwhile, you and the Sigurdites reach the enemy camp and find it to be smaller than you'd expect. They've been waiting in ambush, however, and you soon find yourself in the thick of it, flanked on both sides by abolitionist fighters, shouting orders to the fanatic warriors and priests of Surgorod. You plunge into battle. No quarters is given today. I mean, we only have... Oh, never mind. We got the Sigurdites on our side. Cool. What do you... Priest. Ooh. Okay, so these are melee attacks. Curse. Curse is an enemy, sapping their strength and dulling their senses. The vengeance of Sigurd is imminent. Or we can retribution. Friendly range. Summon the rage of Sigurd, imbuing an enemy and the priest with its seething power. Let's boost you. Seeing as you have plus 20 damage. It only does 2 though. Yeah, it's still better to just kill one of you. Let's see, what are you? Slice and dice. Yeah, I want to get rid of you, I think. You're all melee. Slingshot. Okay. But you, Orc Marauder, you're annoying. You're annoying in a lot of ways. You have a immune to fear. Well. Okay. Shield push. Execute's hero puts his weight behind the small iron shield, knocking the foe back with brute force. But you don't stun. Crushing. Shattering. Setting the foe up for follow-up attacks. Yeah, missed. That's fine. Everybody's missing or being blocked today. Okay. We're gonna curse you. What does it... Immune to fear. Accuracy and damage. Okay, that's good, yeah. Okay, you just need to go forward. Okay, finally you weaken. Okay, what does Shatter do? Oh, it's just -1 armor. Okay. No, I want you to move. Cool. Smack him. These guys, or you're almost dead. But that's fine. This dude's dead and he's the most annoying of them. I think theoretically he can do infinite damage. Yeah. We can push him back, then he can't actually do any damage. Okay. You need to be buffed again. You did. Not quite. 7 damage. Ooh. Okay, good. He's dead. You're dead. So we just have the priest that's gonna buff and curse. And you, how did you block a curse? You can do that? Well, he's gonna get hit a bunch, but I don't really have another option. Okay. You don't really have any power to do anything. Okay, good. You're dead. You just have the slingers, which are probably the most annoying of them, but... Okay. Are you not marked? Okay, only 4. Okay, dead. So there's only just 1-on-1, which yeah, I don't like your chances, Slinger. Well, if you keep critting though. Yeah, that was a wrong move. Definitely the wrong move. Against all odds, fighting shoulder to shoulder with fanatics Zugorod worshippers, you manage to turn the tide and defeat your foes. Due to their recklessness, however, many executioners lie dead. Their streaming blood quickly drunk up by the hot sands. The survivors live up to their name and put the remaining abolitionists to death. Well fought, Vagrus, and exhausted Sidarius barks at you. If you weren't so worried about the comitatus, you'd probably react to the compliment, but as it is, you head back as fast as you can. What awaits you there? The comitatus fought their own battle and prevailed. You count the dead and claim the survivors, or calm the survivors. Morwen and Javek lead the defense, so you thank them and make sure that their wounds are treated right away. Sidarius and his cronies return a few minutes later, hauling the supplies and valuables they loot from the abolitionist camp. They give you a fair share of that before taking their place in the line. Sidarius looks outright cheerful, which makes a shiver run down your spine. The workers lead the beasts and carts. You are set to leave. Plus 400 supplies, nice. 12 grain, that's expensive. Scrap metal, also bogweed, dwarven gadget. Medical supplies, nice. Just as the comitatus starts moving, Sidarius climbs onto the cart you're sitting on. Javik and Morwen are by your side. I'm sure you noticed that the archer woman, their leader, was not at this camp either. The knight informs you in a matter-of-fact way. You nod, already weary of what comes next. The priests in our company used their magic on some of the captured abolitionists and found out about another encampment. So that is where she should be hiding. I know you'd like to be on your way, but I promise you, this is the last time your assistance is required by the Emperor in this matter. So where is this camp? It is on the border of the Arenas Negras, a little ways from its southern point. The knight's expression leaves no doubt that he expects a strong reaction from his audience. That's insanity, Javik gasped. And you intend to follow them there? It's risky enough when it is our destination, Sidarius interrupts surprisingly calmly. They probably won't be that difficult to find there, Morwen says, turning to you. They must have thought it was enough that no one would dare seek them in that accursed place. You ask the knight if this manhunt will end there. I swear I'll take my leave of you after the camp is cleared, Sidarius says. You've done your part well, but I suggest you prepare for this. We'll need fighters for this, and you'll probably want supplies to last till Ash. Or is it that not where you'll be heading after we part ways? You tell him it is. He jumps off the cart. Then everyone knows what to do. I leave the details to you and your crew. You watch him striding back to his cohort. Javik sighs angrily. Morwen just nods her acknowledgement and goes about her business with the scouts. I'm sorry, boss. I just hate the fact that we're given this assassin platoon for that terrible man. Or we've become. I hate everything about this, and most of the crew does too. There's only so much we can take of this. There's nothing I can do to rid us of Sidarius and his produce apart from doing his bidding. Yeah. Javik does not look at you when he finally speaks. Fine. He goes back to his duties, and you look out over the horizon, bleak and forlorn, over the wasteland. The Comitatus moves on.
Our hands were bloodied and our hearts ached with the cruelty of the hunt. But at last the Comitatus had a glimmer of hope. Only one battle remained, and we would be released from our bonds to the Empire. We journeyed on with a heavy conscience and prepared for the peril that lay ahead.
Okay, where in the world do we need to go? Oh, up there? Well, we were going to go there anyhow. So I don't see that as a big issue. Oh, we can camp here. Can we hunt here? Yes. Nice. Now, 7. Okay. 9. We can hunt again. Critical failure. -1 vigor. 9. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, so we need to go there. That's fine. But we'll probably do it next time. I just want to get back to camp. I mean, we need to heal as we go anyhow. We won't be able to hunt. Ken won't be able to hunt. Should enter. Stay here for a bit. Sell hides. We can sell the grains. And scrap metal. We can't sell that because it's contraband. Yeah. Okay. But we will buy soldiers. I think I'm going to turn all of these guys into outriders at this point. Keeps coming up that we should have them. We don't need workers. We could sell slaves though. hire some workers instead. Crowded camps. Huh. Understaffed. Okay, well, we should be good for that. No more slaves. Nice. Camp. And then we're gonna rest. No, we want to boost of vigor. Cool. And then in the day, actually, companions. What's your health at? Rest again. Well, we'll try using medical supplies to boost them. 14. There you go. Okay. Passengers, you're going to Ash. Take you on. Any equipment we need? It's weapons, right? Arms or outpost? We don't have a thing for arms. Oh, we already have that, actually. Tools. We could do that. Workforce. Well, that is something we need. Skewers. Beast defense. Hunting dogs. Nah, I think we're good. Okay. We'll buy supplies, actually. Yeah, because we have, like, no supplies. Oh, there are no supplies. Okay. Leave, which is great. Already paid tax. We'll head there. But I'm gonna end the day and then end my recording. And we'll pick it up next time. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye.